Hi guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fabulous heart. Now it's really easy to make, and I know that I keep saying that on every project, but it was really easy to make. All you need is some different sections of branches, so different size branches, a sturdy piece of cardboard, and I've used white paint, but you can use any paint that you've got left over in the house. So if you want to know how I made this one, keep watching and I'll show you how to make it. Right, first of all is that you need some really big strong cardboard, and then I've just made myself half a template of a heart. So I'm going to place that on here, and then I'm just going to draw around it. And I'm going to flip it over, line it up, and do the same again. There you have the shape of the heart. Next is that we need to cut out the outline of the actual heart, and I'm going to cut that with my trusty bread knife. Now this is an old bread knife and I don't use it to cut the bread anymore. So all we need to do is just cut through this. I use a bread knife because it's so much easier, and it's like a little saw. And so now that is your heart shape. Next is to paint it, and again I'm just using the same paint that I always use, white paint. This is for the garden, but I use it for all my crafts. We're just going to give it 2 coats. One coat, let it dry, and then the next coat. Next you will need a selection of wooden circles. Now I cut these all myself, and I can't tell you on how much fun I had cutting all these little ones out and the large ones. These are going to be great for our heart now, and I got them from a big bag of sticks. And now a friend had saved me these over the springtime, so they're all nice and dry, and I've got all my lovely sticks here. Yes, the cat's involved with this as well. Beautiful circles, so they were perfect, and I cut them on the miter saw, and I can't tell you a fabulous time that I had this. It was sort of really exhilarating to use a big power tool like this. Remember, always read these safety instructions, and you know, just be careful with it. If you don't have anything like that, then you can always buy them from Amazon or eBay, or you can buy tiny little hearts, which would be good, or buttons. So get creative and just use anything what you've got at home. Now I've got a couple of sections here just to show you how I use the miter saw, and use the longest sticks that you can find, so your hands are never ever close to there. Always read the instructions. And so I'm going to use this right angle piece of metal, and I'm going to just place that inside here so I can push my stick to the top. Take this out, hold this very tight, release the safety catch, and then that will give you the tiny little discs that you need. And then again, place the right angle there, push your stick up, and again. So now this has had 2 coats of paint. To turn it over, and we're just going to put a hole through the middle here. So this is where you can hang it up. Just a little hole, so you can hang it up on a nail. And all we need to do, I have a tiny, well I have a washer, and I will place that round the hole, so that will just give it a bit more secure. So there's a tiny bit of PVA glue, which I've had for a number of years, to the back, and then place it on top of the hole, and that will give you a bit more security for when you actually put it onto the wall, and we'll leave that to dry. So that's secured on there now. Take it back over. We're going to start at the bottom. So I've got all my bits and pieces. I'm just going to use PVA again, and I'm going to start off with one at the bottom, two for the sides, and then I'm going to need a little one just to put inside. I'm going to glue half of it because we want half of it hanging over. We're going to half hang them all the way actually round the heart. So we're going to glue the first one in. Paint this or paint here. And all we've got to do is just let these dry on their own again. Now we'll work ourselves all the way around. So we'll let all these dry, make sure that they're all secure down first before we start to put the inner bit in. So this is our heart now, and they're all nice and secure all on there. They've secured really well actually. So now all we need to do is just fill in all these, so it's just like a big jigsaw. If bits don't try, then try a different section of circles. So we're going to start at the bottom. Right, so we're just going to get a few, and we're going to just place them to where we think we're going to put them. I think that goes well so far. So then all you need to do is just again bit of glue for the back, then place on. And this is quite good as well because you can still move them for a tiny little bit before they actually dry. And so if you do make a mistake or you want it to just move somewhere else, then you can, and then you can place them in. Now we just leave that to dry. Thanks for watching, and I really hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I really hope that you can have a go yourself and use the miter saw. Now I've never used a miter saw before, and I was like, oh, shall I, shan't I? Well, I had a go, and it was the most fabulous thing that I've done, and I was like going, what can I cut next? What can I chop next? So I'm going to have to use it in another video. If you've liked the video, then give me a little thumbs up. If you've really liked it and you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing. And don't forget to press that notification bell and then press all, and then that will let you know when I've made my next creation.